Reading quotes in life lessons is like having a profound dialogue with the greatest intellectuals of history. These carefully selected aphorisms have the power to transform our lives and open our minds to new perspectives. And today, we have the privilege of delving into the wisdom of one of the most influential philosophers of all time, Immanuel Kant.
Religion is too important a matter to its devotees to be a subject of ridicule. If they indulge in absurdities, they are to be pitied rather than ridiculed.
This quote highlights the significance of religion to its followers and suggests that instead of mocking them for their beliefs, we should show compassion and understanding.
Freedom is the alone unoriginated birthright of man, and belongs to him by force of his humanity.
This quote emphasizes the importance of freedom as an inherent right of every human being, suggesting that it cannot be taken away or denied by external forces. It encourages us to recognize and value our own humanity, and to assert our right to freedom.
Out of the crooked timber of humanity, no straight thing was ever made.
This quote emphasizes the imperfections and complexities of human nature, suggesting that it is impossible to create something completely perfect or flawless.
Happiness is not an ideal of reason but of imagination, resting solely on empirical grounds.
This quote challenges the commonly held belief that happiness is a rational concept. Instead, it suggests that happiness is a product of our imagination and is based on our personal experiences and observations.
As everybody likes to be honored, so people imagine that God also wants to be honored. They forget that the fulfillment of duty towards men is the only honor adequate to him.
This quote highlights the importance of selfless actions and treating others with respect and kindness. It reminds us that true honor comes from fulfilling our obligations and responsibilities towards our fellow human beings.
The humiliating difference between laymen and clergymen must disappear, and equality spring from true liberty.
This statement emphasizes the need for equality and the elimination of social hierarchies based on religious roles. It calls for a society where everyone is treated with equal respect and dignity, regardless of their religious affiliations or positions.
Have patience a while, slanders are not long-lived. Truth is the child of time, ere long she shall appear to vindicate thee.
This quote emphasizes the importance of patience and the eventual triumph of truth over falsehood. It encourages us to stay strong and wait for the truth to prevail, as time will eventually reveal it.
By a lie a man throws away and, as it were, annihilates his dignity as a man.
This quote highlights the importance of honesty and integrity, emphasizing the detrimental effects of deception on one's self-respect and character.
It is much more natural and reasonable to assume that a nebula is not a unique and solitary sun, but a system of numerous suns.
This quote suggests that our understanding of the universe should be based on the idea that celestial bodies are not isolated entities, but part of a larger interconnected system.
superior. Have the courage to use your own intelligence.
This quote encourages us to trust our own intellect and think independently, emphasizing the importance of courage in doing so. It serves as a reminder to not be afraid to question and seek knowledge.
Through laziness and cowardice, a large part of mankind, even after nature has freed them from alien guidance, gladly remain immature.
This sentence conveys a critical perspective on human nature, highlighting the tendency of people to resist personal growth and development, instead choosing to remain stagnant and dependent on others.
It is difficult for the isolated individual to work himself out of the immaturity which has become almost natural for him.
This statement highlights the challenges faced by individuals who are cut off from social connections, emphasizing the importance of interpersonal relationships in personal growth and development.
All that is required for this enlightenment is freedom, and particularly the least harmful of all that may be called freedom, namely, the freedom for man to make public use of his reason in all matters.
This quote emphasizes the importance of freedom and the power of reason in shaping the enlightenment of individuals. It encourages the exploration and expression of ideas without fear or restriction, highlighting the significance of intellectual freedom in society.
The public use of a man's reason must be free at all times, and this alone can bring enlightenment among men.
This quote emphasizes the importance of intellectual freedom and the role it plays in fostering enlightenment and progress in society.
All natural capacities of a creature are destined to evolve completely to their natural end.
This statement conveys a sense of acceptance and inevitability, reminding us that every living being has a predetermined destiny and purpose in life that will be fulfilled over time.